Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Jenny here. In today's video I'm going to teach you how to make this beautiful gown with side gathers. If it's what you are interested in, feel free to watch till the end. Thank you all guys for subscribing to my channel, and to my returning subscribers, you guys are welcome. So let's get into it. This is the material we'll be using. Then I have my interface. It's cloth gown. I have my hard net, my lining, and my zip. So let's get started. I will be cutting on pattern paper. I will now transfer it to the fabric. So first of all, I'll mark my vertical measurements. So our length is 40 inches. This is our starting line. Length 40 inches. From shoulder to my chest line, I'll be using 8 inches. Shoulder to the bust point, I'll be using 10.5. So my under bust, I'll mark my under bust 13.5. Then my waist, then my hip, then the length. I will extend the lines. So let me label the lines. Here is my chest line, bust line, under bust, waist line, and hip line. At the starting line, I'll mark my shoulder measurement divided by 2. I have shoulder of 15 inches divided by 2. I have 7.5. I have 7.5. So no need of adding allowance for joining the sleeve. It's sleeveless. So whatever I insert here, I will insert it at the chest line. Yeah, and connect the lines. And connect the line. Then at the shoulder line, I'll come down by 1/2 inch to slant the shoulder. At the neckline, I will be using 3 inches, though I'm not using this, but I will just want to use it to connect. So I'll be using 3 inches, 3 inches. I will make a curve and connect this. I'll connect my shoulder slope like this. Then at this chest line, I will mark my bust measurement divided by 4. So my bust measurement divided by 4 I'll mark it here. Then I'll check what I have here and divide them by 2. And divide it by 2. So at this center, I'll come in by 1/2 inch. Then I'll connect it this way. This thing we are cutting now, off shoulder dress. So from this chest line, I will go up by. So I'll go up by 2 inches. I'll connect it to this place. So this is now our main off shoulder. This is our starting line now. So after that, I will now insert my nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2. Mine is 7 inches divided by 2. I have 3.5 plus 1/2 inch for joining. So what I will mark now is 4 inches. So I will mark 4 inches. 4 inches. The 4 inches, I will mark it from this our new chest line. So from the waistline, I will go down by 6 inches. So that's where our dart will stop. So that's where our dart will stop. Then I will mark our dart there. That's where it will stop. So I will connect the line on a straight line. So this is our dart line. I started the dart from here, from our new chest line, which is our off shoulder line. Then I stop it at 6 inches below the waistline. So on this chest line, I will go out by half an inch. So I will use half an inch this side and mark half an inch this side. On my under bust, I will use 1 inch, 1 inch this side and 1 inch this side. So I will make a curve and connect it to the bust line. So I'll connect this one to the bust line this way. So this is how it will be. It's a curve. I made a curve. So on this one, so to connect the upper one, I'll go up by half an inch from the bust line. I'll go up by half an inch. Then I'll connect it. I'll connect the curve. So this is the waistline. I will still mark 1 inch and then connect it on a straight line. Then after connecting it, I will now connect it this way. So this is our dart. We are now through with our dart. So the next thing to do now is to add our measurements. So on the chest line, I will mark my bust measurement divided by 4. I have already marked it. I'll mark it. Then I'll measure the dart intake I have here. So it's not up to half. So I will insert it back. Then I will add my 1.5 inches sewing allowance. So my waistline, I will mark my waist measurement divided by 4. Waist measurement divided by 4. I'll measure the dart I have here. I have 2 inches dart. Then my 1.5 inches stitching allowance. My hip measurement divided by 4. I have 10.5. Then my 1.5 inches stitching allowance. So whatever I have at the hip line, I will mark it at the down part. So I'll measure what I have here and I'll mark it at the down part. So for the curve, for the side gather, from the waistline, I'll come down by 3 inches. For the center front, I will be using 3 inches. From the hip line, I came up by 3.5 to make a curve this way. So I'm trying to blend it very well so that it will not have any sharp edge. In this place, we have to extend this our line with 1 inch here. 1 inch that we will deduct, we remove for the dart, we extend it here to make a curve, please. So I extend it too because we'll stitch it. I'm adding all my allowance here. So we extend it. Then I will now curve it out. So the 1 inch here, I also extend it here. I will now cut it out. So for this one now, I'll be dividing it into 1.5. 1.5. So I'll divide it by 1.5. So after dividing it like this, I'll cut it out. Letter 1 cut it. Let's set it aside and drag the back. So here is the back piece. I remove 1.5 inches for the zipper allowance. So from the shoulder to the 8 inches, my chest line, my bust line, we will not use under bust here, my waistline and my hip line. So on the shoulder line, so at the chest line, I will mark my bust measurement divided by 4. I will mark it plus 1.5 inches stitching allowance. I will mark my waist measurement divided by 4, 8 inches. I will mark it my 1.5 inches allowance. At the hip line, I will mark my hip measurement divided by 4 plus 1.5. So I will mark it this way. I'll connect it first. So whatever I have here, I will extend it to the down. So my dart, I use 4 inches at the other one. So I'll use 4 inches here. So from the waistline, I came down by 6 inches. So I'll connect it. Before connecting the dart line, let me mark our off shoulder measurement, our off shoulder chest. So no, from the chest line we came up by 2 inches. So let me just mark it. Repeat the 4 inches dart. So here is our waistline. From the waist, I will go out by half inch on the both side. So I'll connect it this way. Line like this. So this is our dart for the back. So I want to contour the allowance. So from this side, I will deduct half an inch from here. This is our waistline. So I will deduct half an inch and connect it this way. So to add this allowance, we will now extend, we'll measure what we have here. We have 1 inch. I will insert it here for the dart. I will insert the 1 inch here for the dart. Then the half an inch we deducted from the zipper allowance, I will now add it again here. I will extend it here. So I will extend this line. So we are through with this one. So for the armhole, I'll mark the center of this line. Then I'll make a curve. So for this back, we'll reduce this. So I'll reduce the chest line. So I will reduce this one. For this zipper allowance, I reduce it to 6.5. So I now connect it. This is our new line now for the back. So after that, I will bring this one to trace out our curve. So I have used this one to trace out the line. I will not cut it out. So cut from here. So I'm not cutting out the dart. So when I want to sew, I will pick the dart and sew it inside. So I will use it to trace out on this the back. I'll take it aside. So for the front, we did not give it the neckline. So here is the center front. So at this line now, I'll go up by 0.75 like this. It depends on what you want or how wide you want it to be. So I will be using this 8 inches. I'll be using this 8 inches. It can go low as it can go down as low as 9 inches. Connect it to this place. That's our neckline for this front piece. So I'll connect it this way with a small curve. So that's for our front neckline. Let me cut it out and see you in my next video on the sewing video.